Hello everyone, this is Transcendent. What a journey it has been. 2025, one of the most impactful years that I've ever had, both in the real world and online in general. I'm really proud of how far I have come, not just as a human being, but also as a creator. I'm thankful for all that has happened within my life, everything, and I will not take it for granted. With that being said, I just want to give you guys a small update on this channel. All the videos that you've seen from 2017 and above will not be deleted. And I hope that I'm not going to enlist them, I'll just be straightforward. I don't want to enlist them either, but if it gets to that point, then sure. But anyways, I look back at my channel and I get somewhat nostalgic for how it's evolved over time. From being this, immature little kid who just wanted to play games to this mature young man who is actually knowledgeable. It's really nice. But we can't let nostalgia run us forever. As you can see, I currently have Wizard 101 on the screen. So let me go more into detail. I'm going to take a step back from Sparkle. For personal reasons, of course. Sparkle will forever be one of my favorite marble popping games. But I think it's time for me to experiment on new sources of content creation. Now, you may ask, why am I playing Wizard 101? Okay. Well, to be honest, that's the main game I can really play at this time. I do not have... I do have games, but I don't have the computer to play them. This entire time I've been using a potato computer. But that's okay. My time will come. So, for the time being, I'm going to be producing Wizard 101 content. I'm mostly going to focus on PvE, but I might do some other things like mini games, pet mini game video. I thought about it, maybe some pet derby involved, because I know there's a lot going on with that. And maybe yes, I want to also do some other stuff like I guess I'll say helping people team in the team up kiosk, because I know a lot of people who are doing spell weaving and they're trying to get into spell weaving, and it takes a lot of effort because of other things, related to the game. So until, things have changed and, the circumstances have changed for me in the real, in real life, I'm going to be playing Wizard 101 for the time being. I want to just tell you, I have so many ideas. But what happens, you see this in the real world as well, is the people with the most ideas do not have the support they need to, execute them. But if there's one thing I've noticed about myself, I always defy the odds, whatever means necessary. I do my best to not get to that point where I can sort of just transition. But if it gets to a point where I can't, continue living with a sense of normalcy, then I have to, I guess, take matters into my own hands. And I've done it before, and I'll do it every single time. You see, this is why I do not like being in this basement, because when there is a phone call, you just cannot ignore it. Especially, when I'm recording, I get a phone call in this basement. I can't, I gotta stop everything, Anyways. Because now I gotta recollect my thoughts. Well, I'm just gonna get straight to the point with Wizard. This is the content you'll be seeing this year. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because, number one, I want to experiment with the channel and see what happens. If there's support for my videos, then I'll definitely continue making them until, I'll put effort into it. But for the most part, that's one of the reasons I'm trying to experiment. And the second reason, actually, is because I have a guild and I'm trying to, sort of get people to, see if they're interested in joining. I know my choice of words aren't exactly, it's not the best choice of words, but I do my best. Now, the second reason I am making this video, or why I'm going to be switching to Wizard 101 content, is because I have a guild called Social Penguins and I'm trying to promote it. So it should be very interesting. I want to see what happens, and I'm not the type of person who's just gonna stop after one video. I'm gonna keep uploading. But I'm not gonna rip my hair out over all this, because this game has problems. I'll just be straightforward like that. This game has problems of its own. Whether it's, with the community itself, or it's with, the choices made by the KingsIsle, the executives at KingsIsle, or the lead developers at KingsIsle. This game is not perfect. It has problems, and some of these problems I don't want to get into. But I'm not trying to focus or worry too much about those issues, because at this point, I just want to have fun. And that's the thing about, making content or playing video games in general. We tend to forget the most important thing about doing all of this, is to have fun. Just have fun. Yes, put effort into it, but don't put effort into it if you're not having fun. And that's how you can, sort of keep going. That's how I was able to keep going after all, after that entire Sparkle series. And that's what I intend to do with this game going forward. So, there's a lot that I have. There's a lot of ideas, but I can't execute them at this time. Maybe in the future, or maybe if someone's willing to help me along this journey, I'd appreciate it. But you can't force people to do it, so you gotta step up and do it yourself, because no one else is gonna do it. Anyways, I'm just rambling. This is just an update. Again, I thank you guys all for the support over the last, whether it's been from over the last 9 years or over the last 3 years, or until now, you're supporting me now. Thank you. And let's make some memories, all right? let us definitely make some memories. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I upload and the ideas that I, bring to this game. And have a wonderful 2026. Thank you.